Aloha, and I am Geralyn St. Joseph, coming to you live from Pennsylvania. Merry Christmas, Mele Kalikimaka to everyone out there. Today we're talking about our expanded chakra system. And this is based on a book that I am completing. Right now I have an abridged version of the book out, and the abridged version includes only your core 7 physical chakras. If you can hear me, please enter the chat. Okay, well, I hope that we are taping, since I'm not getting any kind of a response. Okay, so what is your chakra system? Your chakra system is an energetic system that is inside and outside your body. It is part of your energy system, which includes your aura and then past that. Most people don't talk about the entire energy system. We're familiar with the aura, we're familiar with acupuncture and the physical system. We're even bigger than that. Our being is actually connected to the whole universe and to Gaia, or Mother Earth. So when we go into this expanded chakra system, what we do is we activate our connections to Gaia and to the universe, or to God, or however you want to, whatever words you want to use for that. So the core 7 are the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown. And they're all part of the body, or contained within the body and that system. They directly relate to many of our organs, to our moods, to our physical health. What a lot of people don't realize is that there's more than just those 7. Actually, there are many, many chakras in our energetic being, in our energetic system. What we're going to be discussing today are 16 chakras that I feel are very important for you and your health. So we'll start at the bottom. In order for us to live well, we need to be what's called grounded. And grounded doesn't mean that you're stuck in the mud. What grounded means is that you're connected to the earth. We live on earth. We are, I'm going to say, products of the earth right now. Our physical beings, anyway, are products of the earth. And this means that we need to be able to coexist with the earth and everything that the earth produces. In order to do this well and to meet our needs, the best thing to do is to be grounded. To be grounded means to have an energetic connection with the ground. And Mother Earth has her own chakra system and her own energy system. We know it as an electromagnetic field. We see it at the poles. It's described as a torus, which looks like a big donut, where the electromagnetic field waves move in a certain way. We see it everywhere, evidence of this. There's gravity, there's electricity, we have thunder and lightning. All these things are part of the energetic system of the earth. We are also part of that. So attached to each of us is what I call the Gaia point, and the Gaia point is below us. Now, I've seen it other places where the Gaia point is considered at the bottom, the soles of the feet. I consider that another chakra. So it's Gaia point, and then actually attached to us is the soles of our feet, which is I've only heard it called the foot point and the Gaia point. But the Gaia point I've heard described as being 6 inches under our feet, 18 inches under our feet. The way I see it and sense it is that is our connection to Earth. So if we're in a story, like 3rd story, 4th story building, that point is not 6 inches below our feet. It is below us. It's in the earth. The Gaia point is always anchored in the earth. So it's not something that necessarily comes with us. It's anchored in the earth, which to me also means that if we are standing straight up and down, it's down here in the earth. If we're laying down, it's still down here in the earth. It doesn't then go up in the air. So the Gaia point anchors us to the earth, not in a bad way, more like the way Macy's anchors them all. Something positive that brings a good flow of energy and helps us to exist at this point. So the Gaia point is very important. It's been seen as copper colored, bronze colored. You're getting the gist here. It's kind of metallic looking and earthy looking at the same time. I sometimes see it as like a gold green with a copper color infused in it. So what I do when I'm doing gemstone work is I will utilize a unakite for this point. And a unakite, I will get it out for you, is a very beautiful stone, and it is made of jasper and epidote. Epidote is green and jasper is like a brown orangey color. And mine has a beautiful symbol on it. That's actually Dell's stone, but I took it to use it. So unakite is a beautiful stone. It's also good for unifying lovers, unifying your heart. This is the stone that I like to use for the Gaia point, or to represent the Gaia point when I'm trying to visualize it. And when I'm doing chakra work using a pendulum, I use gemstones. So that's the Gaia point. When we are disconnected from the Gaia point, we have problems staying grounded, we have memory issues, we have issues with maintaining friendships and relationships. So with the Gaia point not being open, basically what happens is we might be getting energy from spirit and from source, and it'll come down and then it starts getting stopped up. So the first place that backs up is the Gaia point. That's the first place that stops working. Then we have the bottom of the feet. In the balls of the feet, there is a chakra. It is, I don't want to say it's split in two because it's energetic, so it doesn't really matter where it is, but it's one chakra that is in both balls of your feet and the instep. So it's the bottoms of your feet. And in order to ground and really get in connection with your Gaia point, and also to help your feet and open up that chakra there, the best thing to do is to go in the ocean, if you have that available to you, a river, a stream, anything like that, or just put your feet in the grass. If you don't have those things, I'm a city kid. I was raised in the city, so I know what it's like not to be near anything green or substantially green where you could put your feet. You won't want to put your feet in the grass at a city park. Not most cities anyway. If you have, you could purchase sand. You could use sea salts in your bath water and just put water in the tub and put your feet in the tub, or even take a bath, but have your feet submerged in the tub. That will help to ground you and clear out that chakra. Also to focus the energy there and to see it moving. At the end of this event, what we will be doing, my hands are starting to go, what we will be doing is we will be doing a clearing of these chakras, and we'll go one after the other and go through them all. Now the feet, having your feet on the ground, it's very connected to the Gaia point. It's also, that's your drain. So if that gets clogged up, then things are going to back up and things are not going to go well. When you have both your feet on the ground, you have stability. You know where you're going. You have forward movement. These are all marks of good foot chakra placement. Also, that helps alleviate stress so that you allow it to go back into the earth, and you allow the Gaia point then to disseminate the energy, to transform it into something usable by someone else. Because I had a client ask me, she had read one of the original copies of the book, and she was like, well, I don't want to give my negativity to the earth. The earth has enough stuff that it's dealing with. True. The earth, the Gaia point is there as a cleanser. It's like having your water go through a purifier so that then you could drink it. It starts out all murky and yucky, and then you go through the purifier and then you have clean water. Problem is when you don't change your purifier or you don't cleanse that also at some point to alleviate all the dirt so that things don't get grimy and stuck in there, then you end up just having things back up. So that's the Gaia, and then the foot. Above the foot, between the knees, which is at the instep of both knees. I don't know if it's called an instep. My child used to call it a knee pit, just like your elbow pit. But your knees have a chakra also. And again, it is one chakra that is between these 2 points. So think about, what would you think of when we talk about being weak in the knees? You get weak in the knees. You take your legs out from under you. Knees have to do with moving forward. Again, stability, but also flexibility. So where the feet are stability, your knees are your flexibility. So rolling with the punches, being able to deal with things as they come. This is all a function of the knee, and very few people talk about the knee chakra. It's very important. And the way I see the chakras, it's like things come down in a funnel. Most of it's pretty even. Then you get to the knees and it kind of narrows before it gets to the foot. So the knee is very pivotal, and you have to make certain that that chakra is functional and is working well. If you have pains in the knee, especially in the knee joint, that could be a sign of a faulty or clogged or muddy knee chakra. And I see that I'm being asked, where are the colors for these chakras? Well, the chakras below the root are darker colors, and I don't really see the colors as clearly with them. The Gaia point, I see the foot is usually seen as black. I really don't see it as black. It's more like a sink. So I do see it like sometimes it's a silvery gray. I use an agate for that when I do my when I do the healing using these. And that's a beautiful, like, gray black stone that's speckled. You could also use tourmaline, such as this black tourmaline, or you could use things like bloodstone. That's a beautiful bloodstone, or Chinese turquoise. Any of these work. In reality, any stone you want to ask to help you with this will work in those positions. You could just say, okay, this stone, you could use all agates of all different colors. You could use agates of all the same color. You could use stones, you could use wood, whatever you want to use to signify. You're asking them to proxy to show you what the energy looks like in those chakras. So the color really doesn't matter that much. The way I see it is you have the bright red of the root, and then below the root there are slightly darker shades of red and brown, sometimes a dark green. So that's just to make it confusing. So there we have the knee. Above the knee is the root chakra, also known as the base chakra. And oftentimes when people talk about the base or the root, they're talking about the knee, the foot, and the Gaia without realizing that they're talking about all of them in the same chakra. I always had a problem when I was learning about the chakras. People kept attributing colors like black to the root. And I'm like, I don't ever see black there. Like, black doesn't seem good to me there. So then I realized, as I discovered these other chakras and looked into them more, that they were the darker chakras were beneath it. So the root is red. And right now is probably one of the only times that I'm going to be showing you a screenshot, a picture, because it does detract from other things that we're trying to do. But I'd like to show you basically the colors of the core chakras, or the central chakras, whatever you want to call them. Okay, so back to you, and let's see, screen share. And there we go. So as you can see, red is at the bottom, and that's survival. And I'm not going to be going through the regular chakras as intensely as the subsidiary chakras or the additional chakras, because a lot of people know about these already. I can do a secondary show on those specifically, or you can purchase my book, which on Christmas Day is actually free. Otherwise, it's 99 cents, and it just goes through these chakras. So red is survival. That's your root chakra. Orange is sexuality and creativity, and that's your sacral chakra. Yellow is at your solar plexus, and that's your solar plexus chakra. They have it down as navel, and we'll talk about that. That's different from what I'm showing. Heart chakra is love. It's giving love and receiving love, and it's green and pink, not just green. Communication is the throat chakra, and that is a beautiful royal blue. Intuition is the brow chakra, and that is also known as the third eye. And the third eye is your intuition, and that's indigo. And then above that is the crown chakra, and the crown chakra is also known as, there we go, I'm back. The crown chakra is also known as the 1,000-petaled lotus. And the way I see that when I'm working with people is that will be a beautiful purpley blue, like a violet, and then it goes into white, and then it goes into gold. And what I've realized recently is that that is showing the crown going into the next chakra, which is the oversoul, and into the next chakra and the next. So we'll get to that when we get to the top. So we have the root, then we have the sacral. The sacral chakra is near your sex organs. So for a man, it's in his scrotum or his gonads. And for a woman, it's your ovaries is where it will hover above, and what it's associated with, ovaries and your uterus. If you don't have an ovaries and uterus, then it's just in that general area. Then the belly button chakra, I see as a separate subsidiary chakra. So that is between the solar plexus and the sacral. And what the belly button chakra does is that is your creativity. That is where you pull from what's around you and make something new. Think about it. That's where your umbilical cord went. That's what fed you. So this is your inspiration. This is your fire in your belly. That's your belly button chakra. Then you have solar plexus, and solar plexus is yellow, and solar plexus is more your self-confidence, your connection with yourself, how you relate to others. Solar plexus is very important. That's where the spiritual chakras and the physical chakras come together. And generally, that is where these energies mix and they find their balance. Above that is the heart. And the heart I see is a yin-yang symbol. That is like this deep, brilliant pink and this beautiful golden green. Love that chakra. Love those colors. And if you feel it, it's kind of in the center of your chest. I don't want to get up and show you, but it's in the center of your chest, like there. So you have your heart chakra is there, and green is about self-confidence and self-love and you taking care of yourself. Pink is about loving others. It's about allowing others to love you. So it's giving and receiving. For the heart chakra to work properly, it has to have an intake and an out. So the energy flows through it freely because we're giving love, we're accepting love, and it's like the symbol of infinity. When it's balanced, it's a beautiful thing. When it's out of balance, that's where pain comes in and we have problems. A lot of us have shut off part of that chakra. So part of it's open and part of it's closed, which makes it very unhealthy. So that we're just taking energy or we're just giving energy, which depletes us in one way or another. Above that, so the throat would be here. And in between the heart and the throat is the high heart. And the high heart is also called the Christ chakra. And that chakra is about compassion and love, unconditional love. So where the heart chakra is about mundane love and loving each other as human beings and that kind of thing. The high heart incorporates loving all things and seeing the sacredness in all life and really being connected to that. Then we have the throat, and the throat is your expression, and your expression can be anything. It can be your art, it can be writing music, it can be dancing, it can be speaking, it can be writing. Whatever your expression is, however you express yourself, it could be wearing loud clothes. Could be anything, but it's your expression of you, and it's very important that that stays clear. When it's not clear, we end up getting sore throats. That's when we're not saying what we need to say, and we're not expressing ourselves the way we feel we need to be expressed, even if we're not aware of it. Speaking of which, I'm going to get a drink. Okay, so this is a lot to cover, and I know it's a lot to digest. And that's why I suggest once the new book is released, the expanded version of Discovering Your Whole Self through the Chakra System, that you pick that up on Amazon or Barnes & Noble, wherever you can find it. It will be out on Amazon initially. So that will have all these chakras in depth, much further than what I'm giving you, along with each chakra having its own meditation and visualization to go with it, so that each chakra you can do a separate thing on. Today we'll be going through them all quickly, and we'll be doing a general clearing, which will like blow things open. But you have to be prepared for changes that come afterwards, and you also need to be prepared that if you're going to reset, you go back to your default. And a lot of times your default is things are closed or not working properly, because that's what feels comfortable. That's what you're used to. So as we move forward and we're opening these up, you need to be prepared for the changes that will come because of it. So just let you know. So that's compassion. Then you have your throat chakra, and then you have your third eye. Your third eye rests right here in between your brows. And most people have heard of the third eye. You see the eye of Horus, the all-seeing eye. It has to do with the pineal gland. Yes and no. You also have a fourth eye. Most people don't realize that, but you have the third and the fourth. So the third is your intuition. So that's your intuition for yourself. That's also as you begin to become psychic and you dream time and things like that. When you really start lucid dreaming, you're entering into the fourth eye area. And the fourth eye area really blows open the pineal gland, and it has more to do with going outside of yourself. And it's not just your circle. It's not necessarily just people either. It is global. And it's being able to access the Akashic records, which are the memories of all of humanity and of the earth itself. And it allows you to lucid dream and to visit people in the dream time. So there are subtle differences between the two. There are some big differences between the two, but they work in conjunction with one another. You will find a lot of difficulty if you have the fourth chakra open, the fourth eye open, and the third is not, or it's partially closed. Here's another question that I had gotten. People asked, they said, isn't it bad to have all your chakras open? People talk about closing their chakras so that other people cannot connect and cannot connect in a bad way, cannot manipulate. All your chakras need to be open and balanced and functioning properly, clear. When they are strong, when people try to get in or manipulate, it's not like you're wide open and you're unaware. When you're fully open, you're very aware of what's around you, what's coming near you, so that your energetic gets strong. And as it gets stronger, then you are less likely to have these attachments. And when you feel these attachments, it's easier just to unplug them and get rid of them. So that's something to keep in mind. So you go from the fourth eye and now the crown. The crown is the entire top of the head. Now, some people do have separate listed for the at the points at the side of your head, And then top is the crown. I don't want to get too much into details. It's more important for you to feel the system and have a basic knowledge of how it works. When we get too far into the left brain about, okay, what color is this? Am I doing this right? Does it go clockwise or counterclockwise? When we start getting into all those questions, we get off the track. And it takes us away from where we need to be, which is in sensory mode, which is right brain. So let's move forward. Above the crown, well, I can feel it. Above the crown is what I call the oversoul. The oversoul, the higher self. There are different names for the chakra. I like the oversoul. It sounds very impressive. And basically, this is where you store memories of your past lives. This is where you're connected to the Akashic records directly. This is where things that are affecting you in this lifetime from past lifetimes need to level in order for them to completely go away. So you have the oversoul. Then above the oversoul, you have the key. And what the key is, it's the chakra that, I'm going to say it adjusts and transmutes energy from source to bring it into the physical realm so that we can understand it and utilize it. That is our connection to the Godhead. It's our connection to source, to the universe. It's also called the galactic chakra or the galactic point. So that chakra is very important, seeing the whole picture, not just us, not just our place on Earth, but Earth's place in the universe. How do we fit in? What are the bigger questions? The answer is 42. And anybody who reads Douglas Adams will get that. Anybody who doesn't read Douglas Adams, you should read Douglas Adams' Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe, the whole series. So those are your chakras, the 16 chakras that we're going to talk about. Wow, I did that all in a half an hour. You could tell I'm from the East Coast. I speak very quickly. Okay, so in addition to those chakras, we have our hands. The chakras in our hands are very important because when these are clogged up, then we have a problem giving and receiving energy. If you take a deep breath and relax, you can probably feel the energy coming out of my hands. A lot of times people's hand energy, you feel as heat, like their hands will get really hot. My hands will actually throw sparks at times. I give electric shocks, sorry. As a general rule, left receives, right projects. So your left hand receives, your right hand projects. With that in mind, when you're giving and receiving energy and you're in a circle and you're holding hands, it's best to have the left hand up and the right hand down so that you're receiving with the bottom hand and you're giving with the top hand. It just makes the flow a little bit nicer. Okay. So I want you to take a deep breath. And again. Just relax. We're going to cleanse our chakras and clear them. And then we might talk a little more. Relax. There's a ball of white light above your head. From it emanates a shaft of light that enters you through the top of your head and fills you with its energy. Feel this energy as it courses through you, cleansing, clearing, balancing, and protecting. See yourself as glowing from within. At the base of your spine, release your golden tail. Sink it deep into the earth. Through your chakras, allow it to connect with your Gaia point. And at this point, we focus on this point and we clear it. Clear, clear, clear. And the chakra point opens up, takes in all the negative energy, pulling it from our bodies, pulling it from our system, transmuting it to positive energy, recycling it so the earth can use it. Open, empower, energize. Open, empower, energize. Open, empower, energize. And now that this chakra has expanded and is open and brilliant and functioning, it pushes up through us Gaia energy as it mingles with the universal source energy, golden green with bright white light. We feel our bodies relax. We feel our awareness expand. And then we go to the bottoms of our feet. And we see our foot chakra. We love our feet. We send it energy. We thank you for your foundation and for everything you give us, for our forward motion. And we clear, clear, clear. We focus on our feet and we clear, clear, clear our feet. Clear, clear, clear. And we feel our feet relax. And we see the chakra swirling and allowing energy to pass through it easily. Like a newly opened drain, it just sucks everything down. Open, empower, expand. Open, empower, expand. Open, empower, expand. And our feet feel tingly and relaxed, and we feel the energy flowing through them down into the earth, into the Gaia point, where all of our energy is transmuted and remastered to make it useful, positive energy for the earth to use. And now we put our hands on our knees. We feel the energy flowing through them into our knees, warming them, letting our knees know how much we love them. We thank them for our forward movement. We thank them for carrying us forward and for helping us through our days. And we open up this chakra and we heal it. We remove any and all obstacles. We clear, clear, clear. and clear, clear, clear the knee. Clear, clear, clear the knees. And we open, expand, and open, expand, and power. Open, expand, and power. And we feel our knees tingling with the energy. And it moves from our knees to our feet to the Gaia point. And we move up to our root chakra. At the base of our spine, at our pubic bone, at the bottom of our physical selves. At the top of the leg, so it's not, okay. This is our root. This is our security, our salvation. This is our primal physical nature. Bright, glorious red. And we see this chakra and we clear it. Clear, clear, clear. And we clear our root. Clear, clear. And again, clear, clear, clear. Expand, open, empower. Open, empower, expand. Open, empower, expand. And we feel this chakra. It's happy, clear, and brilliant. We feel our strength. And move to the sacral chakra, our productivity. And we clear this bright orange, beautiful, clear orange, clear, clear, sacral, clear, clear, clear. Clear, 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 sacral. Open, empower, expand. Open, empower, expand. Open, empower, expand. And we see a clear, moving, brilliant, bright, orange sacral chakra. And the belly button. The belly button is a yellow-orange. A light, bright orange. It is our inspiration, our creativity. It is our nourishment, our ability to use the nourishment we're given and to accept what is given to us by the universe and by others. And the belly button, clear, clear, clear. Clear, clear, clear. Clear, clear, clear. Belly button, open, empower, expand. Open, empower. Open, expand, empower. And we see the yellow-orange of the belly button beautifully flowing into the orange of the sacral and the red of the root and the reddish brown of the knees and the silvery gray black of the feet into the green brown gold of the Gaia. And we feel the energy moving and our lower back loosens We feel comfortable. We feel secure. We feel loved. We feel inspired. And we go now to the solar plexus. The bottom of our rib cage, above our belly button, is our solar plexus, and it is bright yellow. Clear, clear, clear the solar plexus. Clear, clear, clear. Clear, clear, clear solar plexus. Open, expand, empower. Open, expand, empower. Open, expand, empower. And we feel our solar plexus relax. We feel the energy moving. So it courses through us, a brilliant, bright yellow. And we move up the line to the heart. Beautiful yin-yang symbol, green and pink. Flowing in and out, back and forth, to and from, evenly, side to side. And the heart chakra, both green and pink. Clear, clear, clear heart. Clear, clear, clear heart. Clear, clear, clear heart. Open, expand, empower. Open, expand, empower. Open, expand, empower. Take a deep breath. Feel the loving energy as it courses through you. Feeling open and generous, loved and inspired, connected to the earth, accepted by the earth. We see our place in this bigger picture. We find our niche. We know where we fit. And we move up to the heart of compassion, beautiful turquoise, the Christ point. Clear, clear, clear. Clear, clear, clear. Clear, clear, clear. Open, expand, empower. Open, expand, empower. Open, expand, empower. Feel your love of God, yourself, and earth, others, and all living things. Feel the sanctity of all that is around you and within you. Feel the heart greet its brother. Feel the flow of all your chakras open, expanded, and cleared. Brilliant, bright turquoise blue, softly glowing, loving, compassion, up to the throat. Brilliant royal blue is the throat, and we clear, clear, clear the throat. Cough if you need to, drink if you need to. Open it up. Clear, clear, clear the throat. Clear, clear, clear the throat. Open, expand, empower. Open, expand, empower. Open, expand, empower. Your throat is open. It is a brilliant royal blue. It flows. It is tactful and engaging. It is loving and filled with compassion. It is expressive and empowered by the inspiration of your belly button and your sacral. It is supported by all around it. And the energy moves to our third eye. And we wipe away the darkness, the covering, the muddiness that has been surrounding us. And we clear the third eye. Clear the third eye. Clear the third eye. Brilliant indigo, seeing light in the darkness like sky, like the night sky, stars, beautiful, brilliant, shining. Clear truth, clear perception. And our third eye allows us to see things as they truly are, with a loving eye, with compassion, with expression. Open, empower, enlarge. Open, enlarge, empower. Open, enlarge, empower. And we move to the fourth eye. We feel its presence. Deep purple. As it opens, and we clear the fourth eye. Clear the fourth eye. Clear the fourth eye. Open, enlarge, empower. Open, enlarge, empower. Open, enlarge, empower. The fourth eye is open. It is gentle with us. It opens slowly and surely as we are ready for the information. It connects us with ourselves and others. And as we push up to the crown. Clear the crown. Clear. Clear the crown. Clear. Feel the tingling on the top of your head. Feel it as it expands and is empowered. Open, expand, empower. Open, expand, empower. Open, expand, empower. As this chakra opens to receive the light of God, we're like a flower who needs the sunlight. Our roots in the earth. We take sustenance from above and below, from our Earth Mother, Universal Father. And above is the Oversoul, gently opening, clearly speaking. We ask that we may have the insight of the Oversoul. Bring us clarity. Help us to understand your wisdom. And connect us with the key. And we go to the key and we expand the key. And as it gently opens and allows the galactic energy to wash through it into the Oversoul, into our soul, clear, clear, clear the Oversoul. Clear, clear, clear the Oversoul. Clear, clear, clear the Oversoul. Clear, clear, clear is the key. Clear, clear, clear is the key. Clear, clear, clear is the key. And the galactic center gently opens as the soul is ready to receive. The galactic center is cleared. Clear, 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 clear. We open and empower these upper chakras. We ask that they gently open as we are physically and spiritually capable of receiving their energy. And we ask that they give us clarity and light. Help us see the bigger picture, the betterment of all, the larger tapestry. Take a deep breath. And the chakras in our hands are clear and open and expanded and empowered. And we feel the energy coursing through us. And we feel the energy coursing through our voices and our veins. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And the light of the earth, the golden green light, continues to course in and around us, cleansing us and healing us of all aches, pains, and issues. Gently, softly, wiping away our stress, our concern, as we open to the higher realm. The white golden light of the universe courses through us and continues to protect us and cleanse us, give us clarity and strength. We thank you, Earth Mother and Universal Force, all of our guardians and guides for helping us today. We see all of our chakras open and active and working in unison for the betterment of our souls and the greatest good of all. Amen. Take a deep breath. One more time and release any tension you may still be holding. So how are you feeling? Hopefully you're feeling pretty good. We've set the energy. It will continue running. And I suggest if you start feeling sluggish or like you are out of balance in any way, to come back to the video and listen once again and clear everything up. If you think you know which chakra it might be, then you could deal with that one directly and then see what's around it. One of the ways that I suggest that you test your own chakras and you be aware of what you need is using gemstones. I have two things I want to cover before we go. So one is the gemstones. And like I said, the truth of the matter is that you don't have to have the specific gemstones for that chakra. Although if you do want to support a particular chakra, you can wear the gemstone that aligns with it. As a general rule, citrine, this is blue citrine, It comes in most of the chakra colors, and citrine can be used on the physical body. When it's placed on the physical body, it will align the chakras. It will help them to work in unison with one another. It has a force that is very cleansing. It's very good. I think this is the only piece of this that I have handy right now. But I have gold, honey, blue, orange, white, red. I have a lot of them. And I always kiss my stones to clear and let them know how much I love them. Because when you love your stones, you're feeding them, you're giving them energy, you're energizing them. And if you're using a gemstone, you want to activate it. And I have other things online to help you with that. So again, when I am doing a chakra clearing on someone or for myself, I use specific stones. When I'm working with another person, I may also use a wand. This is my chakra wand. It used to have an egg on the end there, which fell off promptly as soon as I bought the wand, so it never got put back on. But this is a nice wand. It directs energy. It's clear quartz crystal. It could be used for anything, but as you see, it has the main chakra colors on there. Very effective. It's a good, powerful wand. So I use Unakite for the Gaia chakra, or the Gaia point. I use this stone, which I'm not really sure what it is anymore, but I think it's some kind of agate, I want to say. I'm sorry, I don't remember. I got it a long time ago. Or you can use a black stone for the foot. Dark colors are best for the foot, I've noticed. So black tourmaline, black quartz, or real deep smoky quartz is good for that also. Smoky quartz is also good for between the knees. For between the knees, I was using a dark agate. This is like a striped agate. It's very cute, very pretty. Agate comes in all kinds of colors. It's a very useful stone. It can be programmed to do almost anything. And then the root chakra. This could be used for the root or the knees. And this is tiger's eye. That's a very nice piece of tiger's eye. I don't know how well you could see it. Tiger iron is also great for the lower chakras. Tiger iron, hematite, anything of that nature. And then we have for the sacral. I like carnelian for the sacral. Carnelian, it helps to wash away sorrow. It helps, gives you focus, and it's very good for the sacral chakra. That's a stone I've had probably since the early 90s. Love that stone. Like that particular stone I've had a really long time. This is a lighter banded agate. This is a carnelian also. It's just a lighter form. And this I use for my belly button chakra. And then we have solar plexus. I use citrine. Citrine is very cleansing and clearing. And citrine is very nice chakra. The other chakra the other stone you could use for that, this is called sunstone. And it looks like sunlight. It's a beautiful stone. Sometimes there's copper in it, and it intensifies it, but there does not need to be copper in it. When there's copper in it, it's usually a lot more expensive. But this actually is a piece of stone that was thrown away. When they mine it, they throw away these pieces, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So that could be used for the solar plexus. Then for the heart chakra, I often use, I don't have it with me, but rose quartz is great for the pink side, and then I use fuchsite, or sometimes I will also use, look, it looks like a heart too. I will use aventurine, which is also good. So they're good heart stones. And then pink calcite. Now, For the high heart, which is turquoise, you can use turquoise. You could use the Chinese turquoise. You can use, what I've been using is rhodochrosite. Now this is a specific stone used for the heart. It's like a purpley blue with pink specks. It's really cool looking. So that's a good stone for that, for the compassion, for the high heart point. And then for the throat, I was using my blue citrine. You could also use blue agate, which I thought I had over here. I guess I do not. But again, agate comes in most colors, so it's easy to use for everything. For the third eye, I use lapis. Now, lapis is great for the third eye. When you're buying lapis, make sure that there are gold specks in it. That's what differentiates it from rhodolite. Is a part of lapis lazuli, but lapis lazuli has more stones in it, actually. It's a composite stone. So sodalite can also be used for the third eye. I find lapis is more works better. But this can be used when you're working, like if you're going to do a laying on of stones. And sodalite also is good for the throat chakra, because sodalite helps you discern what you're really feeling and what you really want to say. So sodalite is very good for communication. And then I use this. Oh, this one is the fourth eye. It's really dark piece of amethyst. And then I use this big honking piece of amethyst for my crown. Okay. And I think I'm missing a few, but then for the oversoul, I use another stone, which apparently has gotten away from me here. Or didn't come out of here. Okay, I'm not sure where it went. But for the oversoul, whatever stone you resonate with is fine. And then the key, I was using a bright blue stone for the key. Again, whatever you resonate with. And then for the galactic center, I was using this geode agate, which looks like a galaxy to me, which is why I use it. It's awesome. This is a great guy, scrying stone also. And as you can see, it looks like it has an eye. It's looking at you. Okay, so just very quickly, for the regular 7, how you know you're out of balance is each chakra has a positive and a negative effect. And if it's too open or too closed, you'll move to one side of the spectrum or the other. Like the root is your survival. It's a lot of fear if the root is locked up or enclosed, or if it's too muddy, like functioning but muddy, then it'll bring anxiety, fear, that kind of thing, and make you, if you're too over-focused on survival, that type of thing. The sacral is pleasure. So if you're having an issue with that, you could be like a sex addict or something like that. And on the other end of that is guilt, where, you know, I don't know, I was raised Catholic, so you always feel guilty when you have pleasure. I'm only kidding. But guilt is the other side of that. Then you have the solar plexus. Your solar plexus are the seat of your willpower. So if you find that you have no willpower, you're giving in to other people all the time, you're a big pushover, there's a problem with your solar plexus. The other side of that is shame. You feel shame. And shame is about not liking who you are. Shame is not about being embarrassed about a particular thing. There's difference there. It's heavier than that. Then you have the heart, and that's love. And the opposite of love is grief. So when you feel lost and you're feeling empty, oftentimes people say that they feel empty in their chest, or their chest feels locked up. That is a definite major issue with the heart chakra. The throat is truth. If you're a compulsive liar, you have a problem with your throat chakra. It's also about seeing the truth as well as speaking the truth and acting on the truth, being the truth. We are what we live. The third eye is insight. And insight allows us to see how we are connected with all things and everyone. And illusion is when the third eye is cloudy. So if you're seeing things that aren't really there, if you're presupposing things about other people that aren't really true, that's a problem with your third eye. And then the crown is cosmic energy. That's thought. It's when you're overly attached to things, you have a problem with your crown. The crown allows you to float through the world. The less attachment you have to things, the better off you are, because things do not make the person and things don't last, but you last. You're eternal. Your soul is eternal. And your crown helps you to recognize that. So those are the biggies. If you want to find out more, you can go on Amazon and pick up the book. It is 99 cents today. And let me see. Is it showing the book, the Amazon link?
No. Well, I'm not caught up with you just yet.
Okay, so let me get you that Amazon link. And that way you can pick up the book. I'll just bring you to my author page. That way you can see what else I've done. And it's a good thing I have a very odd name. Okay, so here is the book. All right, and I'll put it in the chat. I don't know if you guys can see this. I just put the link up. That is specifically for the book. And then here is my author page also. Okay. All right, so those are two separate links. You can't tell because they're kind of squished together, but they are. And what I'm going to do is the first book is Abridged. Like I said, it only has the physical chakras in it. But the second book, which I should be done shortly, I've been saying that for a while, but the second book, which I should be done shortly, that has all the chakras that we discussed today in it. So I'm going to do a screenshot now so you can see the cover of the book so you know what you're looking for. And there you go. And it's called Discover Your Whole Self, Step-by-Step Guide to Healing Yourself Through the Chakra Energy System. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I know I did. You have a great day and a blessed year. Mahalo for joining me. Again, this is Geralyn St. Joseph. You can find more information about me at GeralynSt.Joseph.com, and that's GERALYN, stjoseph.com, or look for me and my books on Amazon. Mahalo.